Hell yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot more fun than this movie.
Something like that. Yeah, man. Like,
Woo.
yeah, we'll get into it in a little bit. But how's your day? How's your day going, Piggy?
My day's going well, man. Again, it's been like a super hectic work week as we're closing out the end of the year. So I'm just so happy that we're going into Friday because I'm just looking forward to like being able to sleep in on the weekend. No complaints
Yeah.
though.
What are you going anywhere for the end of the year? Are you going taking any vacation, any time off?
No, man, my I spent so much money on statues and stuff like that this year. The budget is closed for everything. Like, you know how it worked. They're like, yeah, this is for Q1, this is for Q2. I'm not doing anything until like Q2 of 2024. The budget's over, man. It's done.
Some people hit that budget, and some people go beyond that budget. So it's nice to hear. Some people don't. You know.
I used to be able to like maybe go an inch or two above budget, but with the price of groceries, man, you gotta like, no, you gotta save every penny you can because you walk out of the grocery store, you spend $200, you got like three bags. So
I live by myself, and I still go to Costco, man. I go to Costco like that lasts me a good 2-3 weeks. I load
man,
up on everything, man. Like I go to a grocery store, like I go to like a local grocery store. It's called Giant, and it's like $95 for like a good one bag or two bags at least. You know, I'm like I'm
yeah,
by
it's
myself though.
crazy.
Like
It's crazy. I can't. My heart goes out to families that have like five, six, seven children, and they're all under like 21, and man, I just have housefuls of people and pets and everything. It's way too much, man. You got to have a
I
second
hear,
job just to eat.
yeah, yeah, man. How about you, Terry? How's your day going?
Oh, pretty tired. I mean, it's getting cold in Florida, so I've been out late every day this week.
But
But
what's cold for you guys?
cold. I mean, it was 40.
Oh man, it's like 20 degrees right now.
Dude, man, Floridians freak out though, man. I
You
mean, I
I
guys
know.
got a
went
I
lot
from
of
know.
retirees down there too, right?
yeah,
Like older
I went
people get cold.
yeah, I went from being off, like 3 o'clock every day. It's getting to be that time of year to now 6 o'clock again because a little bit of cold. But
Yeah.
I'm definitely over budget. As you see,
Man,
empty space.
Yeah.
I got stuff.
Oh,
I got
okay.
stuff coming.
Yeah, I saw your XM Studios Bane video today. Like, you kept saying I got XM stuff coming. I was like, oh, what'd you get, man? But if you don't have to say anything, like it's,
Well,
uh,
it's gonna be my first Star Wars statues.
oh wow, congrats, welcome aboard.
No, I'm done. That I'm just one and done.
That's what we all
what?
said.
Well, that's what my wife says.
Oh, got it.
Okay, that's confirmed then, right?
Yep.
Oh man.
Man, so it's funny that this guy shows up because we are going to go into some spoilers for the movie The Wailing, and we're here tonight because of this guy right here.
Don't watch it.
You know,
Cat, man, you gotta.
I was gonna like insist that we drop the link for Cap to explain why he forced us to watch this, but in his defense, and I can't believe this, I'm in a couple of horror groups, and I was like, let me see what these dudes are saying about it because I want to know why Cap recommended this. There were actually a ton of people that were like, oh yeah, this is a masterpiece. I loved it. I was like, what the? Yeah,
Well, there is a lot of idiots out there.
Well, this movie came out 2016 too, man. It was just like I remember there was a lot of good movies in 2016. It just this one never this one never came up.
what's crazy? I love this genre. Like, there's a movie called Train to Busan. I think that
Yeah, I
movie
keep
is
hearing about that. Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, so I like the genre, but this I can give a
This
recap whenever you're ready. But
this one broke me though, man. If y'all pick that train movie after this, I'm out.
Grateful. Terry's grateful. Okay. I think we got far with that. So what we usually do
Pause.
is go. Yeah, we should go over the director and cast and excuse me. This one, if do you want to go over the synopsis, Piggy? You're really good at that, actually.
sure, sure.
Bless you.
All right, so I'm gonna sum this up the best way that I can. So I thought it was gonna be amazing. It opens with like a biblical scripture of like Luke 24:39. cop named Ganju. They're in South Korea.
I think your mic is going back. Do you hear that, Terry?
Yeah.
What about now? Is this better?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, it kept going
Okay.
out. It was like really far or something.
Okay.
It's this movie.
Yeah, it opens. They're in South Korea. There's a cop. His name's Ganju. He's our, I'll say, hero for the sake of argument for this movie. And he gets a call to go check on the family. There's like a possessed person in the family that's killing everyone. So a lot of the villagers are suspecting a guy that's over from Japan, and he's living in the cave. So, long story short, he goes to check out the guy in the cave. He sees pictures of some of the dead people in the cave. So he's thinking that this dude is evil. He goes back the next day. The pictures are gone, and it's like nothing happened. But all of a sudden, like there are possessed people everywhere that are like killing their families. So a lot of the locals are either thinking it's the Japanese dude bringing evil, or that is like a mushroom outbreak, like some tainted mushrooms. And
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I thought that was subliminal of them saying you got to get on some mushrooms to really get into this movie, but
Maybe.
that's here, right? So, so the guy goes to investigate. Long story short, some lady shows up out of nowhere. She's throwing rocks at the cop and his partner. She's telling them that the evil is upon them. The cop's daughter ends up getting possessed. So then he goes to meet up with his shaman to get rid of any type of evil. Shaman does some type of ritual. Daughter
It's
starts
your mic.
again. All right,
Oh,
what
there you
about
go.
now?
Perfect. It's
Okay.
perfect.
So the daughter starts contouring. She's like doing some ring type exorcist stuff. She kills her mom and her grandma. The cop gets to the house. This lady's there. She's telling him, "Stay with me. Don't go to your daughter. You don't know if she's evil. You don't know if the Japanese dude in the cave is the evil. You don't know if 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 the daughter's the evil, whatever." So he goes in. The daughter's killed everyone. And again, I'm skipping over a lot, and you guys should be thankful because
No, we are. I am.
yeah, this is nearly a 3-hour movie. Um, I'll give you a couple of highlights. He deals with his daughter because she's murdered his family. That's the daughter. She's actually a pretty good actress, but
Yeah, I
outside
like
of
her a
that,
lot.
yeah, she's a good actress. So Ganju goes back to the cave, and the Japanese dude is like he's turning into like a monster. He's like super possessed, red eyes, growing. He's got a camera taking pictures, and it goes back to like the pictures of all the victims that was on his wall. Um, but the crazy part is, I'll just say this: at the end, the shaman who did the ritual shows up, and he starts taking pictures too. So then you got to wonder, hey, was the shaman working
Well,
with the
he
Japanese
said
dude?
he said don't interrupt the spell or it'll backfire. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking that he became like possessed and like dude's ally at the end.
Yeah, that's a good take on it. And he busts out the camera, so now he's taking the pictures.
Well, he had all the pictures at the end, like pictures from the cave.
Yeah, they're in a box. Yeah, he had all the pictures from the cave. And then there is a scene also where the lady that was warning Ganju, she's like, "Don't go in. The cock is gonna crow 3 times." So that's another biblical reference to like the Book of Luke, which I guess was another subliminal that you really need prayer to kind of get through this movie. That's the best I can do without just going further and further in, because
That's
it
basically
was
it.
yeah. I'll
Well, that's how long the movie should have been.
yeah. Those are like the highlights, because
But
again, it was nearly a 3-hour movie, and it kind of took me a couple of tries to get kind of all the way through it, but I chalked it off to I watch movies late at night, but I finally got through it in the daytime, and it didn't really. It was still kind of like an effort to get through it, but I'll let you guys go. I'll say one more thing. Like I said, I did some research because I was like, what's going on? and there were people that were like, "This movie is amazing. It's a masterpiece. It's the best movie of the year." And I was just like, "Should I watch this again?" And then I couldn't allow myself to do it. And I read up on the director, and allegedly he spent a year editing this movie to get it exactly the way he wanted it, because he wanted like room for interpretation at the end, and he wanted to put his Easter eggs in there. So all I could think was,
sound any better.
yeah, please don't let it be a part 2. But I'll stop and I'll hold my review of it, and I'll hand it over to you, gentlemen.
Yes, I was looking up reviews on this movie. I was looking up like Easter eggs, and I was looking up like what does the end really mean. I do love Korean drama shows, movies, and all that stuff. Koreans also made those like what was that one? Old Boy, I think they made. Like they make those awesome martial arts movies.
Oh,
When
yeah.
I see horror movies, like I think of like the movie what's that movie? Not the Pest. The
Ring.
not The Ring, but it's like basically a family that stays in somebody's house and they're just leeching on people. The Parasite. Have you guys seen that?
Oh.
Parasite. That one's good. That is it's kind of horror. It's kind of like drama more than anything. But yeah, Korean movies they get to me. You know, when I saw this
movie's got me questioning everything.
It was kind of weird. Like they labeled this guy as the Japanese guy, like the only guy.
That's putting it nicely. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, they were really racist. Well, I don't know if that's racist. They were really ignorant to him.
That's one of the things I was gonna say is like some of the acting was really bad. But I don't know. Like their culture, that's how they really be screaming. But it's like some of it, like, and they're cops. The way they were freaking pansies, right?
Yeah, I thought they were like mall cops or something. But yeah,
when that lady showed up at the office, they're all just like screaming and hollering and hiding. And I'm like, y'all are the cops?
or when they were out in the woods or the mountain or whatever, and the zombies were coming right up to him, and he starts screaming, and he just falls down, and he's laying there looking. I was like, dude, just at least get up and run. What you just waiting for them to come to? Okay, I'm sorry, casual. You were talking.
No, like
this is gonna be messy.
Yeah, I kept watching it, and then I was like, there's something there. Like it's good versus evil, basically. So she turns out to be like an angel, and the other guy, that Japanese guy, turns out to be the devil, right? So basically, they are being sent messages on, she's the bad guy or he's the bad guy, and blah blah blah. And it tried to take that M. Night Shyamalan twist at the end, and I was like, there's too many twists going on at once. I'm just like, who's the bad guy at the end, But then, like, I thought he was the bad guy. Like, he started bleeding, he started throwing up blood and all that other stuff, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
so he's
what I thought was happening is like because they kill the dude, or you think they kill him. So I was under the impression for like 5 minutes that like the whatever it was got into her.
Yeah, that's what I thought so too.
And then
it's
bam,
so weird, right?
Yeah.
No, but then I looked up this review. I like the review on so she's always dressed up in white. So little by little she so what the reviewer said, I forget his name, but she tries to save the life of all the people that are infected little by little, and that's why she keeps getting all their clothes little by little. So she tried to save this guy who had the jacket. Then she tried to save the girl that had the whole infection all up her neck. So then she got the cardigan. So all the people she tried to save, they eventually turned to this guy for help. So they turned to the devil, and then little by little, she was like, out of all the people, she thought this guy right here was gonna take the, be on the good side, but it turns out, yeah, he was weak and an idiot. Yeah, that's the whole lead up to that part. I was like, and he's still gonna be a dumbass. Like he's still gonna like.
Well, yeah, the whole ritual thing. It's like, why'd you do that, man? Because he goes out there and stops it. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
I know. It's like she's literally like she even like I guess they're not supposed to show their powers to the humans. She like teleports in front of him, grabs his wrist, and he freaks out for a good second. So he's like, oh, she must be evil. And I was like, okay, man, this is crazy. But I definitely liked her acting. The little girl, when she freaked out, I was like, man, she's doing a crazy good job with this whole freaking out. The dad, they could have picked somebody else, I think.
I don't think it was the actor. I think it was the character. Like, I think it was just gonna be bad no matter who. I hate saying that, but like no matter who was playing him, I think it was
Mhm.
just gonna be bad. Like, I agree. I think the daughter's acting was amazing. It's just that I think the characters made you want to strangle them to the point where it's just like it bleeds over into the actor, because maybe that's a sign that they were acting good, but the character was just horrible. Like I so I love my children, but there's no way on this planet I'm gonna sit on the floor while my child is possessed, and like when the daughter and the mom were on the kitchen floor before she killed her.
Oh,
Mhm.
eating all the fridge, eating all
Yeah,
the food in the fridge.
yeah, and I'm like, so obviously, like, I understand being in shock. I understand, this is my child. I want to, but come on, like, just get up and walk out. It was just, it was just,
It was
I
frustrating.
just
Yeah.
I wanted to kill Ganju. Like, I wanted the evil to just tear him to shreds, for the simple fact of, like I said, when they were out there, and he was weak. Like, he was gonna jump off the mountain. And then when all those zombies came up, he's just standing there screaming. And they weren't running like in the Romero zombie movies. They were possessed. They were slowly walking. And he's just screaming, falling down, looking up. Um, he shoved a rake. He shoved a rake in this one person's head, and the person's still coming and still possessed. And he's just standing there. And I'm like, dude, you don't even have to run. Just walk swiftly. Walk swiftly away.
Yeah. Walk away. Yeah.
It was just it was frustrating. Even when he goes back in to see everything that his daughter had done, he's like sitting there. And I understand this is your child, so you're mentally affected. But he's sitting there flashing back to, I think, like when they were on like the Ferris wheel and all of that stuff. And I'm like, dude, just go. It was frustrating. It was very frustrating.
What about you, Terry? What you like?
I mean, this movie could have been an hour less. I feel like.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's this huge build up, and then it's like, for what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like good versus evil, of course. I did like the whole guess who's the bad guy, but they just turned her around too many times. Like, okay, she's the bad guy. This guy right here might be in it. You don't know.
I mean, it's got to the point where I would have preferred it to be her at the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the Japanese guy to be trying to help them the whole time, and they just don't know, and she's the real. I don't know.
Even when they were in the cave, right? And he's like, I'm gonna like reveal yourself to me, or I'm gonna leave. He's standing like a good couple of feet away from the Japanese dude. The Japanese dude is still in this old like mumra form, and then he's just like, "What makes you think I'm gonna let you leave?" So as he's starting to turn into his metamorphosis into like his more evil form, you had like 5 minutes to literally just turn around and walk out the cave, man. Like, why are you?
You have a weapon in your hand. You have
Yeah. And literally, he has so many options, and he's just standing there. And I'm like, dude, just literally, you could slowly back out of the cave. Like, you don't even have to. I didn't feel. I guess the horrible part was I didn't feel bad for any of them. I wanted every single character in this movie to die, and
jeez.
like I couldn't like have any empathy towards any other characters.
The little girl's mom, I don't know, seemed like she was, I don't know, high the whole time. Like I don't know, like didn't really care. I don't know.
Yeah, she didn't do much. She was always on the side, just going like, Dad, do something.
Like, you guys know I don't even curse, right? I was watching this movie, and I think when they got to the part where the mom was just sitting on the floor, I was like, "B, get up!" And I think my father was like, "What's he watching?" Man,
Yeah.
it was rough. But I'll say this: one pro about this movie, the scenery, like a lot of, because I'm always looking at the background shots and stuff like that as they were showing South Korea. It was beautiful, man.
How you pronounce it? Cinematography.
Cinematography.
Yeah, cinematography. Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, it's beautiful in this movie.
Even when they showed like the slummy areas of their village, it was still good cinematography. So that's that's the pro for me.
The pro.
Yeah, I think Cap needs to get on. I think Cap needs to from now on.
Yeah, I think we need to discuss like 5 movies together and let them vote, not suggest.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think Cap was mad that one of us probably ordered like the last statue that he wanted, and he's like, "I'll get these guys."
Oh, yeah, God, it's good then.
He's 1 for 1 or 1 for 2, I guess.
All right, before you get to like the points or the grades and all that stuff, what did you guys think? What was the best and worst part of this movie for you guys?
The best part is when it ended, and no, I would say, like I said, the scenery and everything was great, and I kind of, although it was pointless, I liked the scene where the shaman was doing his ritual or trying to rid the evil. That was a pretty good scene. And the worst part was just really the hero Ganju, almost every scene that he was in, just like his buffoonery, man. Like, just, I would say, just, it's a tie between falling down and letting that possessed person just walk up to you without getting up to move, or a dude in a cave where this 1,000-year-old dude is taking 20 minutes to transform, and he's just standing there, not even trying to back away or walk out or anything. It was just a lot of frustrating parts where it's just like, why are you doing this? Like, it was very frustrating, just the characters.
Gotcha. What about you, Terry?
Well, I agree. When it was over, that's the best part. I mean, just, I don't know. I was dreading it. Like, once it was over, I'm like, okay, it's at least it's finally done.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess the reveal. I mean, the reveal at the end where he was, I don't know, his final form was cool. I don't know.
I love this final form.
Yeah.
It's hard to find the good. I mean, it was a good, I guess, concept or good story, but I just no. And like, I had to actually go in to my TV and turn the subtitles on, like, because like the shit wasn't popping up on Amazon.
Oh, really?
Amazon rejected it.
Mine was like,
enable or just.
Hey, look, I hit for the guys in the chat. I hit these guys up at like, I think I finished watching this at like 1:00 in the morning. I was like, "Hey, my bad for texting y'all so late, man. I'm mad." I'm mad as hell. I was like, "Where's Cap, man? Cap has to come on the show." It was like 1 in the morning.
I definitely, yeah. So for me, like the worst part for the movie was like the first hour and a half.
Yeah, I will say, like the last 30 minutes, I don't know, was probably the best of it.
Yeah, I mean, like everything within an hour and a half, these guys being infected, these guys getting infected, and all that stuff. There's like, didn't really matter. Like even like at the very end when that guy turned to full zombie, he wasn't like a huge threat at all. I mean, like, didn't make too much sense.
It's what I'm saying. They didn't explain. I mean, he just died. Like, what the fuck killed him? What the hell made the zombie stop?
And to make it worse, to find out that the director spent a whole year editing this to get it this way. It was like, oh, you purposely did this. Like, you.
What makes you wonder how much longer was it supposed to be?
Oh my god.
Yeah. he was probably trying to like tell him like, hey, I need to add this part to make it make sense.
It's like the Korean Peter Jackson.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I think this thing is almost long as Gone with the Wind. Like, how could you spend a year editing? What did you take out?
So I'm saying, some of the best horror movies there are 80 minutes to 90 minutes, man. That's it.
Yeah,
that's all you need.
So Cap said that the movie is way more of an artsy side of horror and like more of a career drama with horror elements. But if you think about it, like again, Train to Busan kind of has that same flavor, and that was an excellent movie. If you mean like it's artsy, like yeah, we all agreed that the cinematography was outstanding. Like the shots of the village, the slummy side, the beautiful side, the mountain side, the cinematography was amazing. But
yeah, like one of my other favorite parts was like getting to see the culture, the religion side of Korea and everything. And I was like, I didn't know they believed in this kind of stuff, you know.
They don't have to spend any money on beds or couches over there.
Oh yeah. I was like, every was sleeping on
everybody was sitting sleeping on the floor.
And they have like the best posture, and like I think it's good for your back because they have great posture, but nah.
I'll take my bed any day.
Oh yeah, me too.
Nah, but yeah, let's get into the scores, man. Like let's see
let me get it together, man. I'm sorry.
Score and final thoughts. I'll go first. So for me, man, like I loved like the cinematography and everything. Like I love that a lot. I could have watched this movie in mute and I was like, wow, look at Korea, man. Korea looks beautiful. But yeah, like the story got me lost in too many parts. The characters, like this guy, I thought he was gonna die in the very beginning, but he lived till the very end. The best acting came from this little kid, and I was like, but again, like the movie is like officially it is 2 hours and 36 minutes, and it could have been cut down to probably an hour and 36 minutes probably for me. So for me, I give it a C. Like a C. I mean the scenes. I'll leave it at that.
What's the lowest? Like what's the
whatever you want it to be. It could be. So that's the thing. For me, it's A, B, C, D, F, whatever. But you guys could put 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 4 out of 4, whatever you guys want.
Well, okay, Terry, you're still getting it together. Mine is going to be really fast. I appreciate Cap for the recommendations because the last one was decent. So yeah, I agree with Casual. The young lady was an amazing actress. The best part of the movie by far. The cinematography was great. The concept and theory pertaining to the plot of the movie was good theoretically. The execution, I wouldn't say so much. So my first thought, because I was really mad after I watched this movie, and I was like about to call Cap, but I was gonna give it an F. But when I think about the cinematography and the visuals, it's not really fair to give it an F, so I'll give it like a D minus, like maybe 1 point above an F. So I still kind of want to give it an F. I don't know if the visuals were enough, because after 3 hours I didn't even care about the visuals anymore. I'll say D minus. That's as nice as I can go, like 1 point above an F. The visuals help.
So are we going from D to F, or can I do a squeeze in the E?
Whatever you want.
However you want to do it.
It's a Terry score right now.
I don't know, man. I'm with you at the point where I don't know, the cinematography and the scenery is not enough for me to say you need to watch this movie. Like I can't tell anybody to go watch this.
Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah, I guess I'm agreeing with Piggy, or like I said, E. I mean, because yeah, there's some good things, but yeah, it's not worth it.
I feel like Terry needs this GIF. Watch this, Terry. This just got enabled for me somehow. If it works today, it was working earlier. Oh, it's not working anymore. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's what you need. Or can you do the opposite? I don't know how that's working, but yeah, I hear you. So C D E.
D
Okay.
minus.
And next time I'm gonna have to, be like Cash and be like, yeah, I'm at work.
Wow.
I think we need to instill a new rule that if we ever take a suggestion from I think we need to suspend it for a while due to Cap, but I would say the next time we take a suggestion, if it's pretty torturous or hard to get through, that person should be ready to come on and defend their recommendation and tell us why it's a great movie.
Yeah, we need to get more people on. Like Cab, I thought you were going to show up at least. That'd be cool if he showed up. I'm sure he could have gave us a more like a rundown on it or more.
He's busy laughing at us. He's watching right now, laughing at us like, I can't believe you suckers watched it.
Probably
the whole thing too.
The whole thing.
I sat there in the bed on my phone for the whole credits too.
Something has to come up, right?
Bitching on my phone while the credits are rolling.
Yeah, I even did like the Marvel and DC movies. I was like, is something coming post credit? I mean, I've gotten through 2 hours and 37 minutes. I can go through another 5 minutes of credits, and then.
No, I gotta say, like whenever I do these movie things, like when people recommend stuff to me, there's always that one, that one movie that's not like the best or whatever. So this was that one and last one. So it's a good rule though going forward. There you go. Yeah. See, he's a good sport about it too. Called Parasite. How do you guys see it? Yeah, Parasite's great. I've seen Parasite. Parasite it's not scary. It's just about a family leeching on a rich family. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, we talked about the next movie. So we were saying, what was the movie called again?
Red State.
Red State. So that will be our Red State movie. Did you guys watch it already? Oh yeah,
I own it. I've seen it many, many times.
So I don't remember seeing it.
I mean, I was always, Kevin Smith growing up. I mean, Mallrats, all that stuff, Jay and Silent Bob. And then someone's like, go watch this, because I knew, I mean, when I was in my youth, I was very, I guess, anti-religious. So they were like, go watch this movie. And yeah, my mom is also, I should have saved this for next week. My mom is Pentecostal too, so
okay.
It's yeah, you'll understand when you watch it. It's shit like this could really be happening.
I forgot it existed until you brought it up.
But yeah, Kevin Smith directed this, and to me, I think this is probably. I haven't seen the other one he did. I think it was Tusk or Husk about the walrus, but.
Tusk. Yep.
Yeah, these are some of his best stuff. I mean, he should do more stuff.
I know it's horror after what he did to my beloved He-Man and Masters of the Universe. I know that he can do some horror because he messed up my He-Man. So
yeah, see Tusk, I haven't seen it yet, but just seeing that. But see, that same guy plays the preacher in this one, and he is freaking great.
I actually saw Tusk.
Yeah.
You guys remember FearNet? There used to be. Yeah, so I think it was on FearNet, and I watched it at like 1:00 in the morning. It was insane.
Yeah, there's
Tusk or something else.
There's a ton of great actors in this too.
Oh, there you go.
And you won't have to read it.
Oh wait, oh yeah, because I see John Goodman back there. So, and I love John Goodman. Like arachnophobia.
He's hilarious in this.
Justin Long wasn't Tusk. Well, he is Tusk, right? Yeah. Well, okay. So the next movie for next Thursday will be Red State, and we're only doing horror movies for now. So if you guys want to recommend a movie, like Fly is a good horror movie. I think it's freaky to me.
I like Fly.
Yeah, but if you guys are interested, or if you guys ever want to join the panel, like just let me know, and we'll add you. And but next week we'll talk about Red State.
And if we pick your movie, guys, be ready to come on and defend your recommendation.
So, what if they recommend it and we all like it? Do they have to come?
I say
we'll be in touch with you.
Yeah.
Cab's off the list right now. Yeah. I'm just kidding, man.
I told him we're getting a class action lawsuit against him.
A win.
We're entitled to damages.
My TV.
Right.
Barbarian. Have you guys heard of that? Barbarian.
Don't remember. Oh yeah, I saw that. It was on I think the HBO Max app, or just Max now, or whatever they're calling it. That was actually a pretty good movie.
So Jesse's gonna come on then?
Jesse, no, King Banana and Jesse. Yeah, let's do it. Remember this old movie called Alice, Sweet Alice?
Yup, got it in the back. Pause.
Pause.
What's oh, and speaking of this, I think I owe Figure Kong something. So Figure Kong, can you hit me up? Shoot me a message on Facebook or something. I think I owe him a movie that I'm supposed to ship.
Cool. All right, Ben, before we get out of here, let's just go over it one more time. We are going to watch Red State. It's the one directed by, what's his name again, Terry?
Silent Bob.
Silent Bob, yeah, that guy.
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, the He-Man killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ruined He-Man, dude. He ruined it.
I haven't seen any He-Man.
The trailers look really cool, but yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Well, I sent you all that trailer, but like to me, I went into the movie not even knowing what it was, but that trailer showed a lot.
Okay.
So
I mean, gruesome,
some of the stuff, might be spoiled already now. But yeah.
No, I can't wait.
Okay.
I'm actually looking forward to this one.
And it ends pretty good too. But yeah, I won't say anything else till we're on it.
Okay, sounds good. Before we get out of here, Piggy, you got anything coming up for you, or your Instagram or anything? You got anything?
Yeah, I'll be posting like some more artsy type stuff. I'm still again shut down on the budget, so I do things that are within my affordability range. So I'll probably be posting like either some art again, or some like maybe smaller 1/10 scale statues. Other than that, that's it. And I appreciate you guys for being here.
Awesome. How about you, Terry? What do you got going on?
Well, we're playing the Cowboys right now. But yeah, I'm not too much playing. I mean, I got a couple of statues coming for that empty space, but yeah.
Okay. No, it's all
Not too
good.
much that I know right now.
I know we keep bothering Cab, but Cab, like, nah, man, all good, man. Like, we watched it. If we ever meet in person,
we've had time to cool off.
We should have had some more of them Chappelle hate things.
I know, right?
Yeah, that should be Cab's clip.
As I sip my drink, that I'm sure that Cab spitted.
Yeah. No, you guys. But yeah, next Thursday, as we always do. If anything comes up, just let me know. You guys have a great rest of your night, and don't shoot. Have a good night, you guys. Peace.
Night.
See ya.
Let's see if this thing works again. Yeah. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.